Hello, my name's Mike and I'm from Insight. Now, lots of you will know that when Insight come into your school, they come to teach you about Jesus and the Bible and why Christians think that all of that is still so important today. And that's what we're going to do, but we're going to have a look at Christmas. Can you believe it's almost Christmas time again already? Now, the Bible has lots and lots to say about Christmas. The main events of the first Christmas were written down for us by Matthew and Luke in the New Testament part of the Bible. You can find them in the Gospels that they wrote. But God started making promises about his new king thousands of years before Jesus was born. These can be found in the Old Testament. That's the first big chunk of the Bible. The promises include that God's king will be someone who will bring good to all people, someone who will be king forever, and someone who will come to rescue all kinds of people. That's who we're about to find out about in this wonderful story. Are you sitting comfortably? It's time to find out about the Christmas promise. A long, long time ago, so long that it's hard to imagine, God promised a new king. He wasn't any ordinary king, like the ones we see on TV or in books. He would be different. He would be a new king, a rescuing king, a forever king. And do you know what? One precious night, God kept his Christmas promise. Would you like to know how he did it? The Christmas story starts with an angel. Whoosh! He came from God to see Mary. The angel had a special message. Mary, you're going to have a baby. He will be a special baby. God promises that your baby is going to be king, but not for a little time, but forever and ever. He will be the forever king. Mary was going to marry Joseph, so God sent another angel. Whoosh! He came to see Joseph. The angel had a special message. Mary is going to have a special baby, the angel said to Joseph. Her baby is going to be king and will rescue his people. He will be a rescuing king. Now, God promised that his new king would be born in a little city called Bethlehem. And that's where Mary and Joseph went. But Bethlehem was very busy with lots and lots and lots of people. So, when the baby was born, he had to sleep in a manger instead of a bed. All the other mangers in Bethlehem, they held food for hungry animals to munch. But this manger had a tiny baby. He was God's special new king. The shepherds in the fields had such a surprise. It was quiet and dark, and the sheep were snoozing when whoosh! An angel popped into the sky. Now the sky was bright, and the shepherds were so scared. But the angel had a special message for them. Don't be afraid! I have wonderful good news for you, the angel said. God's chosen king has been born tonight. He is going to rescue his people, just as God promised. He will be the rescuing king. Then, lots and lots of other excited angels joined in to celebrate. The shepherds were really excited. They went rushing to see the new king, and there he was, lying in a manger, just as the angel said. But they weren't the only ones who had heard the good news about the promised new king. Some wise men living far, far away had also been sent a message. It was quiet and it was dark, and they were watching the stars when whoosh! A new star popped into the sky. The star had a special message. The wise men knew what it meant. A very special king had been born, the king for all God's people. This child was the promised new king. The wise men were so excited. So they went on a long journey to see the new king. And there he was, just as the star had shown them. Everything God promised came true. There are lots and lots of different kings in the world, but God sent the greatest king of all. He sent a new king, a rescuing king, a forever king. And do you know what this king's name is? His name is Jesus. I hope you enjoyed this story and that it's helped you to understand why, for Christians, Christmas is such an important and wonderful time of year. Christians celebrate Christmas because the Bible teaches that it was when the rescuer was born. Thank you all so much for listening. I can't wait to see you all again soon. Bye for now.